in several areas of public policy, including the education revolution, the health and wellness revolution, housing and lands, information communications technology, water and electricity services, tourism, agricultural diversification, fishing, the physical infrastructure, including roads development, airports and seaports, youth, sports and culture, and poverty reduction. For these accomplishments, we thank all our people who have worked in a disciplined and focused manner under the suzerainty of Almighty God. Our people have simply been magnificent in this period of awesome economic challenges. Fellow Vincentians, there are some areas of ongoing public policy on which some specific announcements are in order today. First, in keeping with my government's long-standing policy of providing duty-free access to Christmas barrels and packages, the concession will be available this year from November the 7th through to January the 14th, 2011. Last year, over 15,000 such barrels and packages were cleared under this worthy concession. Secondly, as of January 2011, the monthly public assistance for the economically disadvantaged, including children and the elderly, will increase in each category by 25%, that is by 1/4. Thirdly, the policy of turning dead property into life property, which has been accelerating over the past few years, will be further boosted with the continued distribution by my government of hundreds of housing lots nationwide for economically disadvantaged persons at preferential prices. Moreover, the interest rate on outstanding balances on purchases of these lands have been reduced from 8% to 3%, and a cap of 5 years has been placed on the number of years for which interest is payable. Fourthly, the special allocations of university education for nurses, policemen and women, teachers and public servants continue for the current and the upcoming academic year. Fifthly, two important sporting and recreational facilities in the city of Kingston and its environs will commence their build-out shortly. I refer to the recreational and community facility for children, the family, the young and the elderly at Roseau, on the site which has been thus prepared by the people themselves. Further, last Friday, I gave instructions to the state-owned national properties to sell on terms to the state-owned National Lotteries Authority the parcel of land in Lower Kingston near to Bay Street, known as the old glove factory site or the Anglican School Annex. The lottery has been mandated to develop an indoor sports facility for basketball and netball and a gymnasium as requested by several sporting organizations for the young people in Kingston and the environs and nationally. Sixthly, we shall commence shortly our usual special annual Christmas work program through Public Works and BRAGSA. Look out for it. Although our economic circumstances are challenging as a consequence of the global economic meltdown, surely we can afford these modest but vital measures to assist in the further upliftment of the economically disadvantaged, the working people, children, young persons, the elderly, and sportsmen and sportswomen. More broadly, focused developmental priorities are to be implemented from January 2011 in the following areas, among others. First, An agricultural diversification program to uplift farmers, financed largely by the proceeds from $30 million soft loan from the Export-Import Bank of Taiwan. Secondly, the implementation of a $35 million health sector development program financed by the European Union through the 10th European Development Fund. Thirdly, the implementation of the $40 million European Union finance project for the further development of post-secondary education. Indeed, it is expected that 3 contracts under this program, amounting to $22 million, will commence in November this year. Fourthly, the implementation of an integrated agricultural development program financed by an expected $37 million from the banana accompanying measures financed by the European Union. Fifthly, the implementation of the Lives to Live project for mentally and physically challenged persons through ALBA and managed by Cuba, Venezuela, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And sixthly, very importantly, the implementation of the One Laptop per Student project through collaboration between the government of Portugal and St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Indeed, 2 days ago, the government of Portugal confirmed to me, after a face-to-face meeting between its Prime Minister and President Chavez of Venezuela, that 30,000 laptops will be delivered from January 2011 for our primary, secondary, and post-secondary students. These laptops are being assembled in Venezuela for Portugal. This laptop per student initiative will make St. Vincent and the Grenadines the only country in the Caribbean and one of the few in the world to provide 1 laptop for every primary, secondary, and post-secondary student. Remarkable indeed. All these development initiatives are part and parcel of a whole bundle of other ongoing projects, including the construction of the Argyle International Airport, which will contribute to making tourism a truly transformational sector in the economy. In the meantime, the private and cooperative economic sectors are performing admirably in challenging circumstances globally. Tourism investments, including foreign direct investments, are continuing at Bukama, Bequia, Canawan, and Union Island. We are most grateful. Fellow Vincentians, our nation's history, geography, and islandness have fashioned us. We are worthy children of a noble Caribbean civilization. In the past, we endured much pain and hardship in our history, beyond anything which now afflicts us. We triumphed over all those immense adversities and inhuman impositions, including colonialism, genocide, slavery, and indentureship. The challenges that confront us now pale into insignificance comparatively. As always, we shall dig deep into our individual and collective selves to survive and thrive. We have been doing so to our families and nations' credit. It is true that we are not better than anyone else, but no one is better than us. We can be and do what we want to be and do in accord with our goodness, wisdom, potential, and God-given talents. The opportunities for our people, especially the young, are enlarged as never before. They are the future of our land, which we all love and cherish. We must uplift them as eagles and let them soar with their wings unclipped. In turn, they must be cognizant of their obligations and treasure their parents, families, teachers, elders, and communities. Our future is bright. We must be confident about that and work towards its true fulfillment. It is a great cause, and great causes have never been won by doubtful men and women.